What's really good? What's really good? What's really good? What is really good with your peoples? What is Goodington with your peoples? What's poppin'? We in the building. We in the building. What's poppin'? See that good shadow joint did almost 11 racks already. See you. See you. That new Mikey's revving up. It's revving up, baby. You heard? Getting it in. I know y'all dudes is it's a little weather outside, a little nice weather outside, know what I mean? Nah, y'all niggas gonna come on this live, nigga. Y'all gonna come on this motherfucking live. I'm smoking my Slim Blizzy. I'm smoking my Slim Blizzy. Y'all gonna come on that live, bro. What's poppin'? I'm
on the New York breeze, Brooklyn, feeling the back of the borough.
Yes, sir. Lone Wolf, what's poppin'?
Hit my lungs.
Yes, sir. My nigga Sequan is back out the belly of the beast, man. You heard that Genpop energy is great. Know what I mean? Them Psalms is great. We ain't playing no games out here without freedom. You heard? Henry Blanco was really good. Yeah, man. Sir Early NC was popping. What's really good? Forgive me, man, because I'm smoking some leaf.
Super shout out to Genpop.
My nigga Sequan is in the building.
Super shout out to Genpop. Motherfuckers held me down, got me back in the town. One and only loving y'all. I needed y'all. Y'all gave me that support, that push, that strength to get me through, kept my spirits high. All due, praise due. Love.
Real talk. You heard? I bet BK with my nigga say. You know what I mean? We out here smoking some high-powered dank. You feel what I'm saying? And we chilling, man.
Somebody put me out.
We chilling, man. We chilling, man. Know what I mean? But happy my bro is out that can. You feel what I'm saying? Because niggas could have did him dirty. Happy the bro is back in the streets, man. Know what I mean? So you know we got that story coming to the channel of the whole ordeal. You heard? We got the whole ordeal coming to the channel. Now that's a fact. All right, let me stop smoking just for looks. That shit got my shit twisted. You heard? But yeah, man.
Feel good to be in town, bro.
Yeah, bro. Let me see what's going on up in here, man. I don't know, it's type hot out here though, man. I got to get in that whip. Hot as a motherfucker out this biatch. But yeah, man. We the fuck out here though, man. Happy to be the fuck out in these, happy to be out in these streets. You heard?
Genpop got me out the fucking tight spot. Love, loyalty, needed y'all, received y'all. Good breath.
What's the bro name that came out that was using V8 that came out and called me?
That was Lil Nate.
Yeah,
That
man.
was Lil Nate. Shout out to Lil Nate from PA. Shout out to my G Nate. Juvenile delinquent going wild, held it down, came through, knew what to do, got out and then connected. Loving your energy. That's Jersey too. That's Jersey.
Straight up, baby. But yeah, we in the building, man. We outside the building, actually, but we in BK. You feel what I'm saying? Kenny Bronco was popping. Lenny Stewart was really good. Doc Kim, what up? Yeah, bro. Know what I mean? Son kept his head up, though. Son was in that. You know what I mean? Nobody want to lose their freedom, bro. That being locked up shit, that shit is whack, my nigga. That shit is whack, you heard?
I'm gonna give him the whole ordeal right now. I'm just trying to soak up the good feel.
Straight up. Right now, we just enjoying some Brooklyn oxygen, smoking some good weed. You know what I mean? We just chilling, man. You know what I mean? Word up. Good broads walking by. Just out here, nigga. Shea Butter was popping. Mike Larry, what up? A few years ahead was really good.
Mike Larry, that's my son.
that's the nigga said being what's that shit called? Admin seg. Word up. Word, man. Leave a comment. If you rep that Genpop, leave a comment on a random Sequan story. You heard? Leave some random comments on some random Sequan stories so that they could get on the algorithm and fluctuate, man. You heard? But yeah, we out here, bros. You know what I mean? Chilling and shit, man. Nah, man. I'm gonna leave the FBI alone, my nigga. I'm gonna leave them FBI niggas alone. I don't want no smoke. I don't want to be on the radar at all. I don't want no form of smoke. Word up. David O.A. was populating. It's too steamy out here, man. I gotta sit up in the whip. Sun beaming too crazy. The sun is beaming too crazy, baby. What's goody though? Dope. Bunch a bit of that, son. Yeah. So Wavy was really good. Yeah, now I heard they overturned Baby Sam conviction, period. Like, so if they overturn son conviction, he should just be straight getting out. You understand what I'm saying? So I think he's just straight getting out. I mean, that's big business. That's big business, baby. Yeah, man. If you ain't see that new episode that we dropped today, first episode of the story of LG, season 2, make sure y'all go leave a comment on that. You heard? Make sure y'all share at the Facebook, hit the like button, and all of that good shit. You heard? Go leave a comment on that new Shadow. Go leave a comment on that new Puerto Rican Mikey. Go leave a comment on the last new 5 episodes, man. You feel what I'm saying? Bro Sequan is in the town. You feel me? He was jammed up in PA for a second. VA first, then PA. You know what I mean? But son is back in the town, so you know what I mean? We grateful for that. We grateful for that. You're 1 second, my G's. Let me just, yeah. But yeah, my negroids was populating though. It's the whack shit about this sideways shit. You gotta keep touching the screen and shit. You heard? The real core was popping. Warlocks was really good. As far as leasing a car is concerned, my nigga, you know, first of all, you gotta have great credit to lease a car. That's the bullshit. You gotta have great credit. If you got great credit, you can lease. You feel what I'm saying? And the best shit about leasing is this, man. You're only paying for the first 3 years of the car. You basically renting the car for 3 years. Some leases is 2 years, but most of them is 3 years. You renting the car for 3 years, right? And basically you're paying a third of the car's worth. So if the car is $60,000, you're paying $20,000 or a little over than that to have the car for 3 years. After them 3 years is up, you return the car. But the best shit about it is, you know, after 3 years, after a car is 3 years old, it loses a third of its value. You feel me? After a car come off the 3 year shit, they go in the motherfucking. After the car come off the 3 year shit, hold on 1 second. Yo, that's the watermelon? Man, don't play with that, son.
I don't got nothing to say.
Nah, don't play with that, son. That's meant to be, man. Apologize for that. Apologize for that, and that's how you start the conversation. Yeah, you gotta say, yo, I'm sorry I was calling. I sorry I was calling you out like that, but I couldn't help myself. That's how you gotta get that. But yeah, bro. Know what I mean? What I was saying though? Oh yeah, but leasing the car. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, you just owning the car for 3 years, and the best thing about it is you get the brand newest car that's out. When you lease a car, they're gonna give you a 2022 car. You feel me? You're not getting nothing less than a year car. So for the next 3 years, you got the newest, latest model car that's out. Shit looking like $1 million. And after 3 years, you just return that shit and get another one. Get another brand new car. You know what I mean? Straight up. But that's the good side about that shit. You feel what I'm saying? When you financing a car, you basically gonna pay for that car until that car is paid for. That shit could be 7 years, 8 years, and then boom, the shit giving you mad problems. You fixing the shit. You ain't gotta worry about none of that shit with a lease. You leasing for the first 3 years. Them niggas fix that shit if something really goes wrong with it. Like if the engine or something like that was to fuck up, they gotta fix that shit. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's the good side of a lease. But you know, it ain't always great. You know what I mean? Cause shit is expensive. And the downside is you gotta have extreme busting, bro. Oh, let me get up. Let me step out for 1 second. The downside of that lease shit, you gotta have full coverage on that shit. So full coverage on a luxury vehicle is gonna be expensive. So when you leasing, be prepared to spend some strong money on insurance, bruh. You're gonna spend strong money on insurance, and you're gonna have a chunky note lease payment every month. You feel what I'm saying? But nigga ain't got no time to be owning cars no more, my nigga. I ain't trying to own no car. I drive that shit for 3 years. I get a new one, man. You understand what I'm saying? Switch up your shit every 3 years, man. So, you know, leasing is a privilege. Like, you know, back in the days, niggas used to shit on leases, but leases is actually a privilege. You understand what I'm saying? It's a privilege to lease because you get to drive the most brand new car on the lot. You understand what I'm saying? You get to drive the most brand new car on the lot, and after 3 years, you sever all ties with the dealership. And then, this is another jewel. You don't have to sever ties with the dealership. You could just sell the motherfucking car. You could sell the lease for yourself. Like, you keep when it's time for you to turn it in, it's 6 months away from you to turn it in, you sell that shit. You heard? You sell that shit for more than what the dealership is gonna give you a good deal. They be like, yo, instead of you paying 40, we'll give it to you for 28. You heard? So now you could sell it for that 40, give them niggas they 28, and you just made $12,000. And then you take that $12,000 and you put it on a new lease. You understand what I'm saying? Pay your insurance for a year up front if you want to, or something crazy like that. You understand what I'm saying? Or 6 months up front, something crazy like that. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta know how to finagle the game, man. It took me a lot of fucking up. It took me a lot of financing garbage cars and all of that dumb shit. I did a lot of stupid shit before I was smart enough to know to fuck with a lease. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, you gotta have top tier credit to get a lease. So a lot of niggas can't get a lease because that shit take good credit. You know what I mean? But you gotta make it happen, bro. Monty's son was really good. He's De Niro was popping. That's a fact, my nigga. You can definitely register your car with your LLC. You understand what I'm saying? Get all of that shit back. The car gotta be in your name, and the LLC, it all gotta be in the same name. But yeah, you could sell a lease, my nigga. That girl E was really good. Rob Matthew, that's a fact. Royston Gibbs was really good. Yeah, bro, Sequan got out, man. He got out, man. You feel what I'm saying? I told y'all niggas them charges, they was from 2016, so, you know what I mean? You gotta be a real douche for some bullshit charges from 2016. It's not that serious. You gotta be a real douche. Yeah, Young B was popping. DJ Hoodie, what up? Nah, they ain't throw the case out, really. They ain't throw the case out, but you know what I mean? It ain't that easy. Nigga, you know a nigga's gonna be on some paperwork. Gonna be on some paperwork, my nigga. They ain't showing that much love. I don't want to put some business out in the streets, but you know what I mean? Son got out that jam back in the town, man. Nah, he ain't get out because of me, you know what I mean? Son ain't get out because of me. Son got out because he kept his chin up. The charges was from 2016. There wasn't no serious charges. He been working ever since with a steady job. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't reoffend. He been handling his business. He never ran he never ran jump bail or none of that shit. He ain't no flight risk. So, you know what I mean? I mean, if a nigga would have had a crazy 3 bodies or something, nigga wouldn't be here right now. When them charges was light, shit's from 6 years ago. They see you ain't reoffended 6 years nowhere. They show you some type of love, man. You heard? But really, it was them Psalms that was on it. I don't want to get all crazy on y'all, but nigga was on the top of them Psalms 35 and 71. You heard? Nigga was on top of those shits all day, every day. You heard? All day, every day, on top of them shits. And that shit popped right the fuck off. You heard? That shit popped right the fuck off. Them Psalms don't play no games, my nigga. Them Psalms don't play no games, I'm telling you, son. If you in the penitentiary for some bullshit, and you need to get out, my nigga, and you don't deserve to be in, them Psalms will get you out of jam, nigga. I'm telling you, them shits will get you out of jam, my nigga. You heard? Because them shits was written for the people that be lost in the wilderness in North America, my nigga. You heard? Cars, what up? It's a nigga Cars right there. We're popping, my nigga. What's really good? But yeah, my nigga. Now I ain't doing the Timbo story yet. We ain't do that. Beefing? Yo. Angry Man was populating. Cash Playground was really good. Alright, my niggas. I just want to touch bases with y'all niggas, let y'all niggas know that the God is in the motherfucking world. You understand what I'm saying? But gotta go handle some business. So I'm gonna tap back in with y'all later on tonight, or I'll be on live tomorrow. You already know what it is, but I might tap back in later on tonight. You heard? When the sun go down and all of that. I'm creeping through the city. You heard? So I'll be back.